Yes, good evening, brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, families all over the world. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Depending on where you are right now. I mean, what part of the world you're located. We are here once again on Mirror Africa TV. And for those that just see me for the first time, my name's Al Gabriel Owangwe, aka Mr. Gabi. I'm an artist and I'm an activist as well. And by the grace of God, I'm the fathers and mothers, families all over the world. And by the grace of God, sorry for that interruption. By the grace of God, I'm the host of today's show. And I have here with me, it's not a new face to Mirror Africa TV, it's actually the brain behind Mirror Africa TV. I believe all our followers on Mirror Africa TV already know him. And his name is Mr. Zebedee, and he's based here in Duisburg, Germany. Welcome once again, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for hosting me today once again.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And I want to appreciate you for giving me the platform, for me becoming your host. Because actually, you are the one behind this whole thing, So I would say it's a great privilege. So I thank you a lot.
You're welcome, my brother. It's our own. The studio belongs to all Africans. I believe that whosoever that love his people need to share his ideas, the brain behind whatever, to make sure that our people back home are being well informed. Because I noticed that the press back home are no longer there for the people.
Yeah.
They are now there for the government.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. And that is actually the goal, people. It's all about information. It's all about passing out undiluted information. It's all about bringing to the table the problem at hand so we can all discuss it, share ideas on it, and at the end of the day, educate ourselves about it so that we know how to make the right choice when it comes to issues and affairs that have to deal with us as Nigerians and as Black in general. Today, we're going to kick off with the officially, and last week we discussed the Endsars protests.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're here with our brother was with us,
Warren
Mr.
G.
Naj,
Warren G.
aka Warren G.
Yeah.
He could not make it today. He would have been with us as well. And today we're going to be discussing the aftermath of the Endsars protest. We've all seen how the whole thing is playing out. The government setting up different inquiries, panels all over the country, Lagos State and all other states. And what do you think about this whole thing? Do you think Nigerians are going to get the expected result? Do you think Nigerians will get justice at the end of this whole findings?
Thank you for this question. Well, I will love Nigerians, those watching, to share this video, and I hope our voice is coming out clear. If you have a question, you may put it in writing. We will get your message. If you are writing from Facebook, from Twitter, or from YouTube, we will be able to receive your comments or any question you would like to ask. Actually, that question that you just threw, one thing you have to understand is on that day, last week, I made it clear that Nigeria has their method of operating. You understand? First of all, they will shoot, they will kill, and they will start kidnapping. If all these things keeps on going on, the next thing you will see is this type of panels will be set up. But don't be fooled. Don't be don't hope that these people are there for you. If you can recall, as Nigerians were protesting, there were talks.
Definitely.
You call them talks, but I don't call them those names because those are the military cadets. They are well-trained people. Their job is to sabotage. In terms of military academy, they have this type of people, they train them to disrupt issues, to go behind the enemy line and sabotage a lot of things. And most of these people that are setting up this panel, who invited them?
The government set up the panel.
Good. Is it proper for government to investigate itself?
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. So are you therefore saying that this whole thing is not going to?
All is film, all is holy. It's Nollywood. Let me put it that way. It's Nollywood for people to watch. Just find it interesting, and just keep on watching, and until everything will just evaporate.
So what you're saying in essence is that Nigeria should have confidence in this panel that we're not going to get any reasonable thing out of it.
The worst thing that happened to the Nigerian youth is them getting out of the street. Because if you come out on the street to demand for something, look at Hong Kong. Hong Kong started demanding that their government should not implement the law that was written by China to extradite any person that China need from Hong Kong to the mainland. The people catch fear that China want to get involved into their system. They started demanding for change. Did they leave the street because that law was put down?
No, these things on the street.
They started demanding the decoupling of their island from the mainland. You can never leave the street while what you are demanding has never been treated. No. Nigeria haven't even listened to you. Buhari didn't even address the issue. You know, you live in the street, you are the loser. You can never get that momentum again or that zeal.
Okay, now, if we were to look at it from another angle,
yeah,
people were saying that it was needful for the people to leave the street because now the whole thing started with the Endsars process, and the SARS was actually disbanded. So don't you think it was reasonable enough? Even after SARS was disbanded, people were still on the street because the whole team moved from just Endsars to end back governance and all that. You know, before the police came and the thugs came in and soldiers came in and started shooting people. So it was reasonable that people leave the streets and give the government a chance to actually look into the issues which they raise concerns about.
Who are the governments? The owner of the governments are the ones demanding for change.
Yeah.
In their own company.
Yeah, but if you demand, what I'm saying, if you demand for a change,
yes,
and the government will help you, give us some time to look into it.
Government will not look into it. You look, Nigerian government is president has it all. We are not practicing parliamentarian system where, in the sense that opposition will be kicking on that issues. Nigeria is presidency.
Yeah.
Even the Nigerian president is more powerful than Senate and House of Rep.
They are not practicing true federalism.
No. What we are practicing is refined military rule. And if you watch Nigeria, the people ruling Nigeria since after the war are the people that participated in that war. They keep on handing the government to themselves.
No, but this guy too.
I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that. Yeah. And all these guys that fought Biafra Nigerian war are British-made soldiers. They are not Nigerian soldiers. Mind you. Obasanjo is not Nigerian soldier. Obasanjo is British soldier.
Yeah, but
Buhari is British soldier.
You mean British
established, not trained. Okay. They serve under the British. Okay. And later reformed or reshuffled to call them Nigerian soldiers. So, whom do you think they will be loyal to? The only person made by Nigeria and owned by Nigeria that ruled Nigeria is Goodluck Jonathan. And you see what happened. Did you see how he ruled his nation? He ruled Nigeria with respect. But those that serve the colonial powers that trained them to protect the integrity, the property, the business, the company of the British are there to protect it. No matter whatever you say, Buhari will never move an inch against the will of his maker.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Gentlemen and ladies, those of you that are watching or you heard what our brother said, do you agree with him or you disagree with him? Leave your opinions on the comment section, and we'll get to look at it and we'll treat it. And like you said before, please kindly help us go share this video if you watch it on all our platforms, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. Help us go share, and God bless you as you do. And if you haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Mirror Africa TV. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to take you to one aspect which you actually touched while you were making your point. You talked about Biafra, and that struck me. You know, in this whole saga, they've been used that the people behind most of the mayhem that was loosed upon the Nigeria as a whole were Biafra, and this whole thing came from this whole theory came from the speech that was made by Nnamdi Kanu. You know, because I listened to it when it was on radio, and somebody called in, and it was like, if the police make any move, make move. If they shoot gun, shoot back, burn properties and all that, you know. And Nigerians are concluding, like I have a friend here, he's also a journalist here, and he was saying, look, it was the Igbos that were moving about, burning houses and all that. Do you agree to that theory?
Whosoever that agree in such a thing is an animal. Do you know what? Let me just use United States to give an example. In today's American politics, anything you cannot control, anything any political party cannot do away with, they call it Russian-made something. They give it name. That name, Russia, is like now, anything Russia in US is devil. That everybody need to cast it out of their life. Yeah. Even though you are they say, maybe Russia, they throw it away. You understand? If you want to control the masses in Nigeria, in terms of this protest, the largest key you will use is Biafran affairs. Because every Nigerian sees that call for Biafra as a war. Nigerians shouldn't be seeing Biafra as something that is call of war or call to fight. And the point of correction, Nnamdi never pushed the IPOB all over Nigeria to go after people's property. Who own those businesses in Lagos State? 80% of them are owned by the same IPOB members. You can't loot your own thing, you can't destroy your own property, number one. Number two, the defense that Nnamdi Kanu was talking of wasn't in Lagos, rather in today's River State, which is before Iguacha. You understand? Yeah. And there is, as I said on that last week on that program, I said, in River State, we have side of River State that is called Obi Igbo, the heart of Igbo. Obi Igbo is the ancient name of that city. And Wike came into power and called it Oyibo.
What does that mean?
That is, they are claiming they are not Igbo. His name is Wike. Wike means the son of a strong man in Igbo language. But he said that he's not Wike. He called himself, they remove wrong words from their Igbo names and to disguise themselves as whatever. But one thing that they never succeed in dismantling is when Awasa Fulani want to attack, he will call all of us Nyamini. He will not call River Nyamini or mainland Nyamini. Did you get me? Yeah. Now, that person that calls in, I listened to that program on that day. And I'm happy that I listened to Nnamdi Kanu on that day, because if at all I didn't listen to that program, I wouldn't be defending him here.
You saw the way, let me quickly come here.
Yes.
You saw the way Nnamdi Kanu was talking.
Nnamdi said,
how will you place him in the way he was talking?
My brother,
is it right for people?
This SARS that's caused this problem. Listen, this SARS, everybody shouted Endsars. It's because SARS started killing 2-3 people in Lagos, in other part of Nigeria. I do tell people on my own personal program, I tell them, listen, whatever Nigeria want to establish, They will move it to the eastern part of the nation. They will establish it there, practice the everything. If they perfect it, they will now move it to other part of Nigeria. That means whatever that Abu woman is crying foul today, and every other governor look away, will later lead them. Because they will perfect everything and they will expand. They perfected, do you know how many boys were killed in Anambra State?
Yeah, I watched the same week. I watched one of his videos where he was saying that they shouldn't go out and protest. He was telling the Rivanians to never go out and protest because when he was crying about SARS in River State, nobody listened.
In Imo State, in Anambra State, in all eastern states, SARS was killing like, do you know, let me tell you something. A boy was coming back from church, evening service. He was adopted by SARS in Anambra State. A child of 17 getting to 18, not up to 18 years old. The father, we are looking for him, they informed the police, everything. Later, information came to them that he was adopted by SARS, coming back from church. By that time, they killed over 100 and something youths in Anambra. Over 100 in a day.
In one day.
In one day. Throw their body in Oji River. You hear Oji River. It is an play. The video is there. This man ran to the person commanding SARS in Anambra State. He's a man from Imo State. Igbo man.
He was
commanding the massacre of his own people. Now, you may give it any name. You may give it any name. But the man that was crying, his only son, he went and met this man. I heard that SARS adopted my son. He said, I have killed him before his father's face. A child of 17, how can you, what did he do? He's coming back from church holding his Bible. What's wrong with it? His colleagues now tell the man, go and look for money and come back. The boy is still alive. The man went and took 3 million naira to bribe a child that didn't commit any crime to hand over to the SARS chief.
Did he release the boy to him?
He said, what am I going to do with this chicken change? Let me come. Yeah. This type of thing have not happened in every part of Nigeria, but Nigerians are crying. The man went back and sold all his properties, raised up to 9 to 10 million naira. 10 million naira. You would think that when he comes, they will give him his child, right? No. They drive him to that Oji River to start turning the dead bodies and look for his child's body.
God damn it. Is this a real story, true life story?
Did you see how you are shaking?
Yeah, but what? Okay, what?
Wait, your body is shaking, right?
Of course.
This man turned the whole bodies and couldn't find his son.
And where was his son then?
Later, they just want to show him that they are God. Nobody talks, we talks. Do you know why Anambra State governor didn't do anything? Because it is these people that deliver any organ they need when they want to do their juju. They are like their errand boy. Whenever they need any pennies, any organ from man or a woman, they will make call and SARS will get them the organs. That's why their matter is undiscussed in Anambra State. Now they went out of that territory. People were crying. Nigerians were crying in other part of Nigeria. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nigeria just remain quiet. That's why Nnamdi says, because the guy called in and said, in Oyibo now. He said, it's not Oyibo. That place is Obibo. And Nigerian press, cut. Use this place and place it here. Biafras are now fighting to take over Lagos and do this one. We didn't fight to take Lagos when Biafra was going on. It's today that we are agitating for our own territory. What are we going to use Lagos to do?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. But there's this story, you haven't completed it. What then happened to the boy? That boy, I'm very, very curious about it. How did he end up? Did they finally give the father the book back, or they killed the boy?
They later released him.
Okay, he wasn't there.
For weird.
Damn God.
Just to tell you how bad, how wicked they are.
My people, you all can see from his explanation that SARS have really done a lot of damage in Nigeria. I mean, police, it's just a unit of the police. So it's actually the police. The police force in Nigeria have really done a lot of damage in Nigeria. We all have had our own share of the bad experiences. I did myself, not directly with SARS, but with police officers while I was still in Nigeria. So if Nigeria are today calling for a total overhaul of the system and the proper reform of the Nigeria police force, I think the government should listen to the people and do the needful. Because this is just a piece of the iceberg in what is going to happen in Nigeria in the next 10 years if the government allow this thing to linger on. It's not only SARS, I mean, an overhaul of the whole system of Nigeria. Nigeria deserves a country where they can live peacefully and peacefully go about their business without being intimidated by any person, no matter the force that you represent. So, my brother, now we're going to talk about. I don't know if you watched. We're actually discussing the aftermath of the SARS.
Yes.
I don't know if you watched the video that trended online, a few days back about Fashola. Fashola, the former Lagos State governor.
Yes.
Who's now the Minister of Housing.
Yes.
You said Nigeria is a movie.
It's Nollywood.
It's Nollywood.
Yes, Nigeria is Nollywood.
You watch the video, right? The man became a detective.
All of a sudden.
In fact,
in Lagos State.
It's the highest detective that Nigeria have ever experienced. Now, the toll gate, according to information, was already properly cleaned by Lama. Lama is those in charge of the environmental sanitation in Lagos State. They've cleaned it and everything, and they didn't see no camera because there was news that.
But I watched the video the day they were dismantling the camera. Are they going to throw it away? They can't keep it somewhere.
So what happened was that after days, Fashola claimed to have discovered the missing camera
from Abuja.
Yeah,
he left his office.
He came with different people.
Did Buhari send him to represent him in Lagos State or on his own?
I don't know.
Or Buhari sent him as a special detective that can smell out like the CNN, we are smelling chemical weapon that we have bombed in Syria. And they smell everything. It doesn't smell like the chemical weapon,
Now, my question is, Fashola was a two-time governor of Lagos State.
Mm-hmm.
And he's now serving as a two-time minister of housing. The first time, I think it was minister of both housing and power, electricity, and the rest. Before this secretary is now the minister of housing. I mean, how will you describe this kind of people? These are people that we have actually entrusted our life with, and they kind of proving to us and showing to us in our faith that they do not give a damn about us. That we sort of joke to them. How would you play this kind of leader? How would you describe them?
Nigerians, they are always obeying, worshiping the people that are destroying their destiny. Fashola was handpicked by somebody.
Yeah, by
Tinubu. Yeah. Is that democracy?
Not at all.
Is that what Lagosians want? State like Lagos supposed to be imitating advanced world in all their affairs. You watch what Tinubu did the day they said that he ran away.
Yeah.
He behaved like a tout. Could you believe that such people are the ones cooking who will become your next president? The ones organizing the affairs of the nation? If your father is in the same age as Tinubu, will he be participating in the family affair so actively? No. Now, Fashola was Minister of Power before. Did Nigerians experience anything different?
No.
He lived.
Why was the Lagos State governor? He said Nigeria can have light under some mosque if the right people were there. And I think that was why they actually handed him that office. Well, he couldn't do that.
No, look, they know how to paint the moving train black, because the way the Nigerian government were going before, under Jonathan, Nigerians were not researching on their own to find out the truth without their press and these Sahara reporters. They fooled Nigerians. Even though the guy that came out that want to contest for presidency, if you look at, what is his name again? Sowore. If you look at Sowore, boys, we are saying Sowore is a young guy, right? When I saw, the first time I saw that guy, I saw, what's his name? Abiola.
Okay. The late Abiola.
The late Abiola.
Yeah.
The spirit is in that guy. He will never bring anything good in Nigeria.
Really?
I'm telling you the gospel truth. For this guy to lie to Nigerians, protest against moving train, which is good luck. I'm not saying this because good luck is from the East. After all, we didn't get anything from good luck. But I was proud to be a Nigerian by then. Nigerians living in Germany, in other parts of the world, we are packing their loads, relocating. Even Germans start catching fear. Nigerians start leaving the country to stay permanent in Nigeria.
Really?
I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because, let me tell you something.
Then there was actually freedom of speech and everything.
Not only freedom of speech, my brother. Do you know the game that is going on? Do you know why Naira keep on plundering? These politicians you are seeing in Nigeria, we carry the dollar that Nigeria bought. They will carry it and resell dollar, making dollar to have more value than their own currency in their own country. They do their mathematics. This crude oil, selling crude to import this thing, do you know why it will not go away again? It has become one of the lucrative business that every politician in Nigeria has hand in it. It's now like having oil well. Because Okonjo-Iweala by then was auditing the affairs of export and import of refined crude oil, and now find out that they are overcharging them. If I said overcharging, $15 billion per month excess bill.
From Nigeria.
Nigerians are paying. And the president by then, Goodluck Jonathan, said that, but if it's like this, I think we shouldn't be having fuel scarcity somewhere else or something else. They start now digging and now find out up to 15 billion, not million, billion. That means trillions of naira.
So what
I'm trying to tell you is this: all the whole people that collude to push the government of Jonathan out are the cause of this problem. They are benefiting, even though this guy, all of them are eating. All of them are eating the future of Nigeria. They are eating it raw. They don't care.
It's so disheartening, because at times I wonder, Nigeria is our own. Nigerians are our brothers and sisters. Why do these politicians find pleasure in making life difficult for their people?
Because the politics we are playing in Nigeria is politics of tribalism. Tribalistic.
Yeah, but now, tribalism is another different thing. I'm talking about, why would somebody be elected a governor or a president? He wouldn't work for his people.
Because
is it peculiar with now my question is it peculiar with black? Because I've actually looked around the whole black nation. Even as far as the one that are in the continent of America, we are not making progress anywhere. Is it peculiar? Is there some peculiarity among us? Like, we don't love progress. We
love progress. But for us to succeed, my brother, we have to step down, because we have different tribes in every black African countries. There are tribes that are being cut away. Like today, as Nnamdi Kanu was quoting, that Igbos are indigenous people in 13 states of Nigeria. 13! you will say that it's impossible. It's only 5 states. But don't forget that they keep on cutting part of Igbo, joining them with Hausa, joining them with Benin, joining them with these people, joining them with these people. And when they tell you, we own that territory, you say no. That's the problem of African man. The politics we are playing is tribal politics, not partyism. If in Germany, we ask you whether an SPD or CDU or whatever win. But if you go to Berlin, their German is different. They tell you they speak one German. I hear Westphalian German very, very well. If I go to Berlin, I pick some words. If I go to Bayern, I'm lost.
Wow. Yeah, it's the same thing in Italy.
You understand?
I stayed years in Italy. If you go to Napoli, you see their Italian language is different. Then when you go to Milano, it's different. When you come to Rome too, it's different. Like when I went to the northern part of Italy one time, and I was talking in the Italian language, and they say, yeah, to say Romanista, like you are from Roma, because they understand that.
The dialect,
differences,
Yeah. So if you read the history of Germania, I love that history so much. Germany, they don't normally know those histories are now like films. You can watch it. Go and watch the film of Germania. The time that Roman Empire was conquering the entire planet, the people that stopped them is Germania. And when the Romans entered Germania, Germania means Germany and France combined. They are both Holland and they are all Germania. And they are like us in Nigeria, tribalistic. Any tongue that bend, you are not ours. And if you trespass, with remember you. You understand? Until the Romans penetrate them, conquer them, rule over them, start overtaxing them. What Nigeria is doing now, overcharging the masses, siphoning the people's wealth. We can only survive when a Yoruba man throw away that mentality of you understand? You understand? I think the man throwing that mentality of and I was a man, this specific Igbo man, and I was a man throwing away that mentality of Yamini, and we bring our ass together. Without it,
you're talking about true
Nigeria,
reconciliation.
True reconciliation. Fulani,
where we do with all our tribal sentiment, religious sentiment.
We got to drop it. Now,
we have to move forward.
Now, why am I saying this? Because of Germania. Germania says it's not authorized by nature. Nature never allow your language to dominate my language. And my language should not dominate your language. Today,
wow, that's powerful. Are you guys hearing that? He said it's not authorized by nature. Nature does not authorize any language to dominate another language. In other words, all language are equal.
Are equal and independent.
So you hear that if you're in Nigeria watching right now, you should begin to reset your mind, because this program is all about discussing issues to reset our mind. We are here to help us sensitize ourselves. Now, this whole Endsars program is all about, this whole Endsars movement is all about making Nigeria great again. And my brother here is saying that Nigeria can never be great again until we throw away those things that keep dividing us. Is it religion? Is it tribe? Is it ethnicity? Whatever it is that anybody is using to divide us. If we truly want to make Nigeria great again, we should throw them away and understand that, look, we are all one people. Whether you be Hausa, you be Yoruba, you be Igbo, you be Edo, no matter where you come from originally, we should throw away these differences and embrace ourselves as one Nigeria and understand that, look, every tribe and every language are independent. We are equal and we should respect one another so that we can put hands together to make Nigeria great again. So now back to you, my brother. Now we're talking about the aftermath of the Endsars protest. Now there is this, I don't know if you watch, because me, I'm always on social media, so I have a lot of social media. Now there is You know this Nigerian actor, Desmond Elliot. You know him?
Elliot.
Yeah, it's not in the House of Assembly in Lagos State.
No, actually, I'm sorry to say this. I don't normally watch Nigerian movies, but I listen to Nigerian musics. But the movies, I'm not fan.
Why, if I may ask?
Because Nigerian movie, if I'm watching it, I will be telling you what will happen next.
Okay.
You understand? So
there's no suspense in it.
no.
There's something interesting about it. Yeah.
And it's also the problem. The Nigerian movie are not doing very, very well because of everybody on its own.
Okay, so there's
they have industry, but that industry is still tribalistic. That they keep on sabotaging themselves where they're supposed to. Do you know that with Nigerian movie and Nigerian music, we can colonize Africa? Do you know that?
Of course.
Today, many people outside Nigeria are using Igbo language to sing flavors music.
Yeah,
are you not colonizing them?
Yeah, of course.
If they can be able to sing flavor from beginning to the end, pronouncing the word correctly, we are in. If we leave these differences, we can give Africa a language.
Okay. Now, back to what I was saying. I'm going to tell you about Desmond Elliot.
Okay.
I watched Nigerian movie.
Okay.
I enjoy it, even though I have the same problem like you have with them. Like,
okay.
Everybody knows that. Once I see even the title, I can tell you how that film is going to end. Which is really not good. But Nigeria, if you go to Netflix, you're going to see some classic movies that Nigerians are making.
But not in Nigeria.
No, most of these guys, most of these actors, Nigerian actors, like don't normally see in everyday Nigerian movie anymore. But the old actors like Ramson Noah, Genevieve, and they see art films
outside Nigeria.
Yeah, but you see their films on Netflix
because those are the ones in diaspora. Most of them has migrated to
diaspora.
Yes, they are now picking them, making real
classic films. You know. So, now Desmond Elliot is an actor and a old actor in the Nigerian movie industry. It was one of those, even while we were growing up as kids, we looked up to, you know. So he's still a youth, he's still in his 40s, late 40s, you know. He's not even up to 50 years yet, you know. So recently there was this discussion after this Endsars protest, you know. There was this discussion about the whole thing in the national floor, you know. And the guy came out and was talking about the Endsars protest, talking about how the social media was used, you know, negatively to cause violence and all that, you know, and he was referring to the youth. Even at one point, he called the youth children. As these children, like, they had to really start regulating the social media. Using it, yeah.
Regulated.
There's a bill, they are pushing for a bill in Nigeria on how to regulate the social media, you know. Because I think the government is seeing social media as a threat to them.
Sorry that I'm picking words from your mouth. Let me tell you something, my brother. Nigeria has everything that the world needs to move forward. But because they don't know how to manage it, how to go about it, they see it as alien. And regulating things is like, oh, they are protesting. What do we do? I don't know. Call the military. They may have solution. What is their solution? Military solution means, oh, you fall. They have taken care of their affairs. Is it also? Now, regulated internet is also shooting at you, killing you, not to use. Don't forget that the problem of this thing Endsars, boys can no longer walk around with their mobile phones, with their laptops. Are you not regulating it indirectly? They want to turn Nigeria. Do you know what they want to do? Should I tell you? Do you really want to hear the answer?
Of course. And I know the people, they are curious.
They want all of you to become alamajiri in Nigeria. You don't have right to touch a phone or own a laptop. That's what they want. Because the only place that is peace in Nigeria is in the north, where they turn all their youth to become alamajiri. Only their own children study.
Is there peace in the north?
You are protesting in the south. They are gathering, protecting the SARS in their own territory.
Okay.
Is it that one Nigeria? Your brother is crying. And you're saying, we need it. Protect president, don't move.
Yeah,
Now your brother is in your own parliament in the south, seeing what happened, noticing being abused. He himself is being abused at times without security. They will abuse him on the street. He's saying that internet needs to be regulated. Have you guys done anything at all with the net? If Nigerians knows how to use the network, they can regulate Nigerian network till their kingdom come, and everything will be moving as smooth as if nothing is being regulated. We know the back doors. There is something they call deep web. And when the problem comes, we show Nigerians the deep web where Nigeria still be baby. See the bar for belly. They can't control.
Okay, thank you very much. Like I was saying, okay, now let's forget about Desmond Elliot because he actually came back later to read.
There is even one woman that said that the boys are on drugs.
He said not all of them. I watched that. He said not all of them.
She later changed her statement.
I think that's a different person.
Do you know what Nigerian youth should be doing? Yeah. Now is the time to take note of all of them. They will come for election. All of them will come out to participate in one thing or the other. DIE will punish them dearly. But I'm sorry, Nigerian youths, they can't punish nobody. They can't.
No, they are woke.
Imagine people protesting, demanding for the future. They are no longer asking for their own future. It's not the future of their children. Because half of them are fathers already and mothers. You know, they are not demanding for the future. Before, we are still calling them, they are still calling them the leaders of tomorrow. Yeah. They are like very old.
And demanding for the future of the upcoming leaders.
And they heard about warehouse where palliatives and all of them drop everything and start rushing for food.
No. Wait. Okay, now let's come to that. Let's come to that because the case of Desmond actually came out. You didn't follow him, you know. After what he said on the floor, there was a lot of backlash, you know, from Nigeria youths. They attacked him. This guy Omokri, he actually told Nigeria before to unfollow him and all that, you know, that he's a failure. Even till now, it is still trending for posting his picture.
That is Nigeria. Look, Nigerian youths, a lot of them are programmers, isn't it so? A lot of them are computer experts. Yeah. There are ways to bury people with hunchback.
No, the guy begged.
Listen, no. You don't. Something touched him to start saying such. I tell you that they have their thoughts. Yeah. That
he said he was moved
by what?
By the level of destruction that was inflicted on
which kind of destruction?
Property in his jurisdiction. Because
let him show you people pictures of what touched him.
No property.
Which property?
No, we can't deny that.
Federal government property or state property?
No, people's property, like people's ordinary
individuals.
Individual properties.
Who destroyed them?
No, they were destroyed.
By who?
Hoodlums, according to them, as they call it. But for me, I think it's angry mode. Because people were angry because of the shooting.
Oh my God!
So the guy came back and he apologized for calling the youth children that he was overwhelmed by his emotion. That next time we'll do better. So that case has been done. You know. Now let's come to the palliative. Now, if you're still watching us or if you're just joining us, you're watching Mirror Africa TV and we are discussing the aftermath of the Endsars protest. And I'm Mr. Gabi, your host, and here I have will be
Mr.
Zebedee. This program is going to be on. This TV is going to be on every Saturday. So you guys join us from 4 p.m. every Saturday. Today we apologize because we actually kicked off last Saturday. Today we came 1 hour late.
Yes.
We started 5 instead of 4. But every Saturday, keep it locked down with Mirror Africa. We're going to be here every Saturday to discuss issues that have to do with us. Issues that affect our life and affect the life of our children, our children's children, generation yet unborn. We are here. We're going to be here to be discussing Nigerians, issues affecting us in Nigerians. We're going to be here to discuss even issues that affect the world in general. So help us share. We are on all platforms. We are on YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on which other platform?
Twitter.
We are on Twitter. Mirror Africa TV. Help us go share, follow us, like, and comment. And we're going to be rounding up in a short while. We still have like 15 minutes to go. We're going to be rounding up at 6, right?
Yeah.
Take it a bit.
It depends. People are not writing anything. They are not commenting. They are not asking questions.
So, we're going to round it up.
Somebody asked Warren DG.
Warren G is asking the question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Warren G says, what is the way forward? Are the youth backing out of the protest? Well, somebody just asked a question. Warren the J is actually the one that is not with us today. Was supposed to be with us today. He's one of our guests on the program as well. He was here last week with us, and he said, "What is the way forward? Are the youth backing out of the protest?" I think that would be a question for you guys to answer if you're watching, so you can comment. But you can.
Youths are already running after palliatives. Nothing more. They are not coming back on the street. I'm telling you the gospel truth. They won't be able to make it again. It's gone. It's final.
If you ask me, I would disagree with that.
Then you wake up and find yourself disappointed from these guys.
They are not going to come back very soon. That I agree. But if the government not do the necessary,
the Nigerian government has never done nothing. Nothing has changed. They haven't told you the truth that we killed out of maybe accidental discharge.
They agree.
Maybe the military said that my gun fell out of my hand and blood. Give a reason.
Not the military now, but the Lagos State government already admitted that too.
Not the military that was created to protect the lives and the integrity, the borders of Nigeria. Yeah. What are you looking in the street? While Zambuza forests have been taken over. Some states and local governments are no longer Nigerian properties.
Okay.
And you are in the street. Are you not shameless? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Killing ordinary civilians that are carrying green, white, green flag, singing Nigerian national. Do you know, in the US, you don't dare tear that flag in front of an American. You blow off your brain. You don't dare march on it where a patriotic American is. They will deal with you. They will tell you that is our flag.
That was actually the confidence that the youth has, because before the massacre, there was this news flying around that, look, everybody hold your flag.
Is Nigerian military not foolish?
The army will not shoot
my brother.
Flag and all that.
Look at Egypt. The great Mubarak of Egypt was dethroned. He sent out his thoughts, military. What did they do? They came out on the street, and the same thing that happened in Nigeria happened in Egypt. They carried their flag. They sing their national anthem. What did the military do? They used their vehicles, start carrying these boys around. They didn't shoot nobody.
That actually happened in Nigeria too. There was a video that surfaced before the massacre of army marching solidarity with the protesters. That's why they had to go.
Do you see Nigerian military in Sambisa forest drinking Gary? Governors promising them bags of rice. I will bring 12 bags of rice to you people. And who will bring tomato? Who will bring salt? Who will bring oil? This is the military that defended Liberia. Yes. The military that defended Sierra Leone. What happened?
That's a question still yet to be answered.
Oh, my God.
So let's quickly look at one or two things before we round up, because we have 10 minutes to go now. Now, there's this man in Nigeria, because we're still discussing the aftermath of the Endsars protest, There's this man in Nigeria is a notable lawyer, Femi Falayan. Okay, he's a human rights
activist, yeah.
Lawyer, human rights activist. So this man, they were interviewing him, and they were talking about this massacre as well and all that, and the man was in a statement saying that some of the Nigeria police stations do not have even tear gas. They don't have water cannon to go disperse, the protest, That was why the military had to go there with the gun. So the man was talking about the terrorist states of Nigeria. He was wondering that how can people, how can citizens of Nigeria run their own country aground to the extent that a police station don't have tear gas or water cannon to go disperse protesters.
What did I say before?
How will you consider this set of people?
I said the people that are ruling you are the properties of the British.
But I'm going to keep on blaming the British for our this. The British left us 60 years ago. They gave us independence.
That's what you think.
But that's the fact.
No.
How do you mean no?
My brother, do you know why I said that Nigerians should, if Nigeria want to develop, they should be working with Nigerians in diaspora. I have been in this country for more than 20 years. I entered here as a youth. I mingle with them, I fight with them, I quarrel with them, we dance together, we party together. We know the body language of a white man. Do you know there are people in Germany, their job is thinking, they call them thinkers. If things will be happening, they will just be in the background, just watching. They don't contribute. You talk, you talk, you talk, you talk. You finish, you go. Month end, they pay him. What is his job?
Yeah, what is his job?
Thinking for the nation. Who are our thinkers? Which people are behind the president decoding the body language of every white man that come across? The worst thing that can happen to a nation is for you to discover oil and your military is weak. Finishes with. Western world will plunder you to thy kingdom come.
Is that where you draw this conclusion from, that the British are still our
Not only British. I made a statement on Twitter. I said Nigeria that we are suffering today is not the fault of the British, nor the fault of Nigerians. Rather, British was setting up Nigeria as a strategic something for them in West African nation. They are not thinking of you. They are in secret war with France in West Africa, another part of African nation. Nigeria was conquered, put in that shape, only for them to be in advantage in West African nation. But they're not thinking of you. And in terms of your resources, that's what put Nigeria in that condition. Oil will not dry. And now they have discovered the largest gas position in the largest gas position in the entire Africa, in Imo State. Our problem is not demolition, rather growing. For us to succeed as a nation, which I know if we want to succeed, sanction will follow. The Western world, the world powers.
So what would we do for them to succeed?
We need to be the bad boys to be able to survive. Don't listen to them. Don't be a good boy to them. They can never be a good boy to you. America tells you, I have no permanent friend. I only have a permanent interest. So why then should we maintain them as our ally? No. We should build Nigeria that is for Nigerians. British have formed Nigeria, and we have been born and grew up in that concussion. Let us now come back, leave our differences aside, set up a nation that will be beneficial to all of us, and build a solid, powerful military that will defend the entire African nation. We are the largest black populated country in the entire world. And we have everything that it takes. Every 1, 2, 3 African governing or practicing whatever in outside Nigeria, you will see that 80% of them are Nigerians. We have everything that it takes to rebuild our nation.
All right, thank you very much. It's all about rebuilding our nation. It's all about rebuilding Africa. And we'll have to keep on discussing until we'll find a proper solution for Nigeria to be what it is. And the solution, as my brother has just said, is true unity, true reconciliation. I mean, seeing ourselves as brothers and sisters and putting us together to make Nigeria great again. So thank you very much for coming around. I appreciate you. And we're going to be going a short while. Before we go, what will be your last word to Nigerians and those watching?
Nigerians, thank you for tuning in to Mirror African TV. Today, here now, I am your president. Buhari is the president of the Federation, but now I am talking to you as your president. Let us move our nation forward. Togetherness, we are powerful, not strong. We are powerful. If we drop our differences aside, we will be greater than China and United States. And bear in mind, every country fights to be the largest exporters of goods. Who is the largest importer? It is United States, followed by Nigeria. So if the whole world are worshiping US because they want to export their goods to that country, and our population is larger than United States, if we put our differences together, we will be one of the greatest empire on planet. Today you will not see it. Tomorrow you will not see it, but it's there. Division is not the solution to Nigeria. To divide Nigeria, I am not in support of it. Rather, I am in support of restructuring, reset Nigeria. Let us build the foundation of we African blacks, our own nation that will be called Nigeria. Because Nigeria has no meaning in my mother tongue. Do Nigeria have meaning in your mother tongue? What do Nigeria mean in your mother tongue? Nothing. If you want to translate Nigeria in your mother tongue, that means slave area. Because nigger means slave. Area means environment. That means slave environment. Are you a slave? I'm not a slave. Are you one?
I'm not either.
Then we got to change that name and build a nation we got to call our nation, my brother.
Thank you very much.
God bless you, my brother.
I appreciate you. And I would say it was a wonderful, wonderful moment being with you. You know, my people, at this point, we're going to have to draw the curtain. We'll be here for like an hour, and we believe that you guys that tune in with us enjoy the program and you'll be educated. Definitely, you will definitely have one or two things to take away from here, like I have myself, and I think him himself. So thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Once more.
God bless.
I remember your humble boy, Mr. Gabi, and please keep following us on Euro Africa TV. We do this every Saturday from 4 o'clock. Today we came, like I said before, came a bit late, 1 hour late. But from next Saturday, we're going to be on deck. 4 is going to be 4 p.m. every Saturday. We're going to be kicking off on Euro Africa TV.
And we'll take calls too.
4 to 5, you know, but we might go about picking costs. We're sorry, maybe some of you might want to call in to contribute your quota. We haven't done that yet now, but hopefully from next week or next 2 weeks, we're going to be able to put our phone numbers there online, and you guys can call in and make a contribution. So if we do that, we might take it to like 2 hours program or 3 hours, depending on how interested the program be, you know. So keep following us and watch out for the best. For the best is here to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless. So we're tuning out, and don't be offended that we may